Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. What up, squad? I hope you guys are doing well today. I got a review for you again, and today's review is on the GI Mods Revolver Dual 18650 Mechanical Box Mod, and also the GI Mods Revolver RDA. Let's check these out. So these were sent to me from GI Mods and Ryan Cunnin. Thank you very much. It's not going to change my opinion of these products. This is a dual 18650 mechanical box mod. It works like a revolver gun. Alright, really great, innovative design. Nobody's ever seen a revolver type of gun mechanical mod setup. Alright, it comes polished like that, alright? And it's got the Revolver RDA on top as well. That's a Velocity style deck. Cloud chasing RDA. Let's have vape real quick. So what we're going to do in this review is we're going to dive down. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you everything. Put a build in it, wick it up, the whole nine. And then we'll come back up, vape on it, talk on it, pros and cons. If a mugger stole my book bag, would I go up and buy one? Let you know how much they are, where you can find them, and wrap it up like usual. All right? Sit back, relax, grab a vape. I'll see you guys in a minute. So we're at the close-up of the Revolver Dual 18650 Mechanical Mod by GI Mods. All right? So this is it. This is it, boys and girls. A lot of people have been looking at this. It's T6 aluminum, all copper internals, brass 510 deck, crane screw and firing pin, self-adjusting 510. It's got a nice self-adjusting copper 510 on there with a brass. All right. It says Revolver. 100% hot hitter, I guess. Positive breaker. It's the first revolver gun concept. So this is a concept based on the revolver gun. So you have your copper contacts for the batteries, and then this is brass. You have these two to take it apart. Okay. Brass here. I tried to polish it up, but I ran out of stuff to clean it. So I did the best I could. It's definitely a fingerprint magnet, all right, but that's to be desired. Very nice design. Now this side isn't really that, you know, there's some chips down here where the door opens, the magazine opens. All right, I have number 56. Here's the firing switch. It's a bullet casing. The back end part, it says GI Mods Philippines. It's a very nice firing switch. Very nice. So see how it's definitely adjustable, okay? It's 25 millimeters in diameter, so you can put 25s on there. 52.8, it's 98.27. Alright. Well, before you open that door, you want to put these halfway. That's just what you want to do, alright? You'll mess it up if you don't. Alright, put them about like there, you know. And what it does, alright, so it opens up like that. Crazy, right? Then you have your batteries, and then you got this. Then you have the cylinder. I don't know, this thing hasn't been really working smoothly. I think it's maybe because of the one he sent me. Feel like he might have sent me an old one or something. It just looks kind of like worn out and shit. Little bit upset about that. You know, people are gonna see this. I don't know why you do that, but so it's supposed to have two of these on here as well. You can see on this one, see it's worn down. It's been used like crazy. Sent me a used one. Fucking nuts, man. So you got that, which connects to the brass you know, hinge. All right. And then I've been having issues with this as well, which I'll discuss, but that's supposed to look just the same. But see, that's all worn out. Another thing about this is battery situation. So I can get VTC 4s and 5s in here. Okay, no problem, right? They fit beautifully. All right, those fit very nice. But if I go ahead and say, I don't know, you want to put some fucking Samsungs, right? These bitches don't fit. Try the MXJOs as well, and they don't fit either. Like, they get a little bit in there, but they don't go all the way down, right? See? So if you got MXJOs, forget about it. These batteries, not that they're good or anything, they don't fit either. The only batteries I could get to fit are VTC Sonys. That's it. For a mechanical mod? What? So you put it in there and then it loads in. Okay. And then I want to show you this too, man. See the battery contacts? They're small, in my opinion. Look at them. Look at them. They're copper, but look at how small they are. That's the only contact you have to make a fire and make a connection. They should be bigger. I mean, that's the only contact it's making to fire. So, you know, those are good. These are the copper contacts at the bottom. They're nice and beefy. Well, good threads, though. And then this goes with that, right? So it turns. See, I even have a tough time with this thing sometimes, man. See, like the door isn't really like, it's supposed to go in nicely, but just want to get them so they're connected. All right. No button rattle. Now, I've noticed, see how I have them in tight? That shit would just pop the fuck open. That shit will pop open. It's not fully secure. I don't like that, man. If you hold that a certain way, that shit's just gonna pop the fuck out. You don't get like a click. You don't get a feeling of like it's in there secure. You grab it the wrong way by accident, you're outside, you're doing something, man, that shit's just gonna pop the fuck out. And then you got your mod all over the place. It's got a plastic up there, but then it don't got nothing there. I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Just, it's in there loose. So that's a 24 millimeter. So here's the deck on the RDA. All right. Velocity style deck, 2.5, 2.8, 3 millimeters in diameter. They're big post holes. All right. Peak insulator, copper 510, and that's your airflow. It's bottom airflow and top airflow. All right, that's a lot of airflow. It is non-adjustable. You cannot adjust the airflow on this. So this is a cloud chasing RDA, man. It's like the airflow, like the EOS RDA by Area Built, but you could adjust the airflow on that. And this one you cannot. About 13 millimeters in diameter, man. 24 millimeters in diameter. Lucky cereal, you got e-juice. Lucky cereal, this shit's pretty fucking good, man. Premium e-liquid, 120 ml bottle. Find them on yougotejuice.com. 036 to max 7030 70V6 30 PG. That needs to be a G, not a 6. Then it's gonna look like that. Nice looking though, right? Now this is like the... Alright, those are undone. This is where it gets fucking weird. This thing does not want to go in, bro. Does not close. 20 minutes later. So I finally got this piece of shit door and this piece of shit box mod, man. I do not like this thing. He sent me a fucked up box mod, bro. Thanks, Ryan. I really don't care at this point. Let's go back up to FaceTime Vape on this. Talk on the pros and cons, final thoughts. I'll see you guys in a motherfucking minute. I'm gonna go over the box mod first. I got a lot of stuff to go over on this. All right, I love the design. I love the innovation. I love the creativeness of it. I love the polished look. It's definitely a fingerprint magnet, so definitely like bring a cloth around with you. I've noticed that. Okay, now I'm gonna go over cons first. I have a lot of cons with this. I'm very surprised how many cons I have with this. Con number one, which is a huge con, no batteries I own fit in this besides the Sony VTC4s. The battery tubes on this, I don't even want to pop this out for you because that's the other con I'm going to talk about. But none of the batteries I own, MXJOs, Samsungs, the green Samsungs, I tried some other ones I had. None of them fit besides the VTC4s. That's a huge, huge con. Now, another thing I need to mention, if you do purchase this or you do have one, okay, undo the screws on the bottom halfway before you open up the door, okay? Because if you don't, you could definitely have some issues. Another thing is the way it works. This thing can freely pop out. It doesn't, like, click into place. It moves easily. You see that? And then there's an insulator on top. There's black insulator on this side, but there's no black insulator on that side. That thing is flimsy. Around the hinges, the metal's kind of like bent or sticking out. Down in the corner there, it's bent or sticking out. So I don't know about that either. You can fully take this apart. You can break it down. There's screws there. There's screws there. You pop those out. There's a screw there. You can pop that out as well. I do definitely like the fire button. Okay, it's like a bullet shell on the end where the firing pin hits it. I definitely like the design of this, and the overall quality of it isn't up to par. The 510's nice. It's an adjustable 510. You definitely want that versus a spring-loaded 510 when you're dealing with mechanicals. Dual parallel 24 gauge anarchist 880 wire in here, 6 wrap, and I have it on the RDA. This thing definitely chucks. I gotta give him that. Definitely chuck certified. This is a cloud chasing RDA. The finish of it's nice. Because of the door, I'm going off the one I have. It's serial number 56. I have 56, and I have number 5 on the RDA. Opening and closing the door is gonna scratch up the finish on the magazine, on the battery magazine. So that's another con as well. I feel like the fittings, the dimensions are off a little bit, okay? Just because of the simple fact it's not easy to put this in and out. To take this magazine in and out on mine is a pain in the ass. It is not easy one bit. The connections here, it's like two part of the mod, and there's like slits here. I feel like those are kind of like bent in. I don't really know how to explain it, but I feel like the dimensions or the overall quality of putting it together is a little bit lacking in my opinion. I mean, you know, the positive contacts where the batteries touch to make the connection when you hit the fire button, that connection up top, they're copper, but they're small. Those contacts need to be larger. That's the only connection you have from the batteries to the firing pin. That's what's making the connection to fire the box mod. Now, this thing definitely hits hard. It's one of the hardest hitting box mods mechanicals I've ever vaped on. There's a couple like scuffs that were on it when I got it that are sharp. Okay, so the way it came to me, in my opinion, was unacceptable. I like how it's all copper internals. I like that. I like how it hits. It's definitely a hard hitter. I don't like the hinge system. I definitely like the idea and the innovation of the hinge system, but I don't like how it actually works. It gets stuck. It took me like 30 minutes just to get one set of batteries out and put another set of batteries in. I didn't do anything wrong or incorrect, okay? I know how to use it. I know how it works. I know what the F I'm doing. I review a lot of products. So it's definitely, you know, that needs to be more on point. The functionality of it is lacking substantially. Now the RDA. I like the RDA, man. It's got a nice 13mm chuff top. It's got a nice protruding copper 510. I have serial number 5. It's a cloud chasing RDA. There's no adjustable airflow on this. It has side airflow and bottom airflow. You cannot adjust it. That's a con. That's another con in my book. The flavor, it doesn't have good flavor. Not at all. It doesn't have really a substantial amount of good flavor on this because there's so much airflow and you can't adjust it. Nice machining. It came squeaky clean. I think it looks beautiful. I think it has a nice revolver gun type of look as well. I love the concept. The concept is one of the best concepts I have ever seen. I like the RDA. If you're a cloud chaser, you're definitely going to enjoy the RDA, okay? Phillips head screws, they're very nice. The post holes are nice and big. It's about 2.5mm in diameter post holes. The O-rings are very nice. The threads are nice. It didn't have machine oil on it. Everything came squeaky clean. There was no box for the box mod. It didn't come in a box. It just came straight. All right, just FYI. This thing can freely come out. It's not like insecure. If a mugger stole my book bag and this box mod was in it, I would not go buy it. 100% no way. Would not buy it. It is unacceptable in my book. Sorry, Ryan, but you know, you need to send me, you want to send me another one, I'll send this back to you and give me a newer one. I'll do an update on the video, but it's unacceptable. I would not buy it. I don't even recommend the box mod. I really don't. It's not too many issues. There's too many issues with it. Way too many issues. I mean, you know, hey, I don't make the recommendation. The product makes the recommendation. Okay, don't get fucking mad at me if you're upset about it. Get mad at what you sent. Get mad at the box mod. I'm giving you what you need to know. And this is unacceptable. I mean, battery rattle, I could just pop that and that would fly out and the batteries would go everywhere. I'm not going to do it. And then it'll take me 20 minutes to get it back in. The RDA, I do recommend. If you're a cloud chaser, I definitely recommend the RDA. It's a nice RDA. No issues with the RDA whatsoever. It just needs adjustable airflow. The box mod is $180 on 2vapedecks.com. All right, link on screen and description. That's where you can purchase this if you're within the US. I'll also have a link to GI mods in the description of this video as well. This is definitely a Filipino type of setup. All right, so $180 for the box mod, unacceptable. The RDA is like $55. Great price point. Definitely recommend the RDA if you're a cloud chaser. If I paid $180 for this, I would be rip shit. I would be completely pissed off. I'd want my money back. Okay? I'll send this back to you, Ryan. I really don't want this. If you want this back, I'll send it back to you. No problem. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, you know what to do. I give you content daily, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Don't waste your effing bandwidth not being subscribed to this channel. I ain't a bullshitter. I'm straight up. I'm real. 100 fucking % real. You know? You want the truth? Come to this channel, bro. Boys and girls. Alright? Men and women. Remember, squad, stay juiced up. Smoking is gone. Vaping is on. Vape on.